Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be something that I've kind of been wanting to do, but I wasn't sure if I should. And this is going to be an anti-haul. I've seen some of these floating around here and there, but I feel like people are too scared to actually say stuff that they're not going to buy. And it's like, I mean, why are we gonna be afraid? Especially like big YouTubers. I don't know why they'd even say that, because they get shit sent to them. But I don't think anybody should be afraid to say what they're not gonna buy or what they think is not worth buying. So I right now just made up a list because I was just watching one. I was watching Ciate. I swear I love her so much, not because she's like really a true like deeper skin tone people should have the equal amount of makeup that like fair skin tones have. She's like pro black and everything. I honestly love her so much. I don't know what it is about her. I just love. She's funny, but not like an annoying funny, like a good funny. Not like an obnoxious funny that I see every single YouTube is nowadays, but a good funny. So enough about her, you know, she already has her subscribers, love me. I've compiled a list and I'm going to go through the list. This is not bashing any brand whatsoever. This is just talking about stuff that I personally will not buy, and I will give you my reasons on why I won't buy that specific product. I'm not shading the brand whatsoever, and I'll go into more details as I go. The first product I'm not going to be buying is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It recently launched in their peach collection, something like that, and I love the whole idea of the peach collection. I have their Sweet Peach palette, which is amazing. I love it so much, but I wouldn't buy that just because it's like there's so many people that already have matte foundations, and plus matte foundations won't really work for me. I feel like they should come out with like a dewy one. I don't know why they decided to come out with a matte one. I understand that maybe they want to cater more for oily people or something. I just don't understand why I don't understand why some companies only come out with like oil, like for oily people or for dry people. Like, why don't they come out with two different foundations for two different kind of skin types? Like Maybelline, they have one for oily and dry skin. So it's like, I don't get, like, if a drugstore is doing that, why doesn't like very rich like big brands do that? So I wouldn't buy that. And plus it's like such like, it's so hyped up that it makes me not want to buy it, because there's just thousands and thousands of like Sweet Peach palette reviews, and then now the new Peach palette collection just came out and everybody's talking about it. And it's like, this is why a lot of stuff that I'm getting I just don't want to get, because it's like, it's so overhyped that it just makes you not want to get it. So the next product I'm not going to get, sadly, is another Too Faced collection, and it is the Candy collection. Not to say that I don't like the girl, because I don't know her and everybody has nothing but nice things to say about this Candy girl about Candy, but their palette, I saw her palette and I swear it kind of looks like a mixture of all of the Too Faced palettes mixed together into that one, and I'm pretty sure it's around $45, and I don't feel like it comes with enough eyeshadows just the same as like the chocolate bar or anything like that. I think it's like 15 eyeshadows, and I think the chocolate bars come with maybe like 20 of them. I'm not really sure. And then the packaging doesn't really entice me to get it. I like really thin, compact packaging, because, you know, like, you don't want bulky eyeshadows. Like, it's annoying, you know? I just won't buy the collection just because I don't think it's worth it, as well as the Peach collection. The next product I'm not going to buy is the Natasha Denona palette. I didn't buy the first one or any of hers. I just honestly don't think it's worth it. I think her palettes are like, what, 100 or maybe 200? I'm not even sure. They just are not worth it at all. Like, I will never find a good enough reason to buy an eyeshadow palette that's even over like $100 or even $80. I feel like $80 is even stretching it. The next item that's been floating around YouTube that I'm not going to buy are the Ciate Glitter Flip liquid lipsticks, I believe. It's so stupid. Like, in all honesty, who is really going to wear that? Yes, there are some people that will wear crazy stuff like that and totally wear whatever you want, but in all honesty, that stuff is only making so much money because it's crazy, because people are reviewing it, because people want to try it and then never use it again. like if you see all these YouTubers, I don't ever see them wear any of these crazy things ever again, you know? So it's like, it's just for fun or whatever, for maybe Halloween or for a little party. But in reality, you're never gonna wear it. I hate glitter on my mouth. I can barely deal with it on my lids, so I'm not going to buy that. It does not seem worth it. It's so gimmicky. The next item I will not buy is the Anastasia Subculture palette. Now, I love me their Modern Renaissance palette, but I have heard so much garbage and seen it for myself on how the eyeshadows are blending, the way they're changing colors, the very powderiness of it. And plus the color scheme does not seem well worth it. I think that I don't know what happened there, that is just not for me. It was too much green for in one palette. I feel like it didn't have enough shades that I could actually use on a day-to-day basis. And I just didn't find anything exciting about it. It just wasn't for me. Plus the bad reviews. No. The next item I'm not going to be purchasing is the YSL All Hours Full Coverage Matte Foundation. One, I'm pretty sure this shit is really expensive, and I'm not going to buy an expensive foundation, especially when I have drugstore foundations, and I swear I do not see a difference between any of them. So it's like, why am I going to spend so much money on a foundation that I'm probably going to think is like another foundation that I have? I'm pretty sure with foundations, it also depends on how they look after a while and all that goodness. But in reality, I'm probably never going to want to try that, just because I don't think you need to spend so much money on a foundation. I'm the type of person that if I seriously feel like there's something really overpriced, I will never find a good enough reason to buy it. Now, if I want to buy a $45 eyeshadow palette, yes, but I am just the type of person that I don't want to spend money if I don't think it's worth it, because in reality, if I buy it and I don't think it's worth it, I'm never going to use it. The next product I'm not going to be buying is the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I'm not gonna buy that because, once again, Huda Beauty is a pretty expensive brand, and her or I don't know who's the owner of that, their highlighter palette has colors that I will never ever wear. Like, if I'm being honest, I barely wear highlight. I like a very natural highlight. I don't want to be able to see the strip or whatever, which I actually put on a highlight today, and sorry for the mirror, but I feel like it literally went away. Like, I don't see it at all. So it's like, and that was a drugstore highlight, and I don't want to waste my money on a highlight when I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see it on my skin. I'm not gonna like it, and then I just spent like, what, how much is that palette even worth? I have no idea. It's just too out there for me that it doesn't make it worth it to buy, because I think one of the colors is like a deep pink, and then another one is like a green or something. It's just rainbow highlights, which nobody ever wears rainbow highlights unless it's for an Instagram photo, and that's just money wasted, unless, you know, of course they got it sent to them, but still, like, I would never ever wear those. So another expensive little brand is Pema, and I will not be buying their lipsticks just because I don't think a lipstick should be worth $50. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's expensive. I don't find it worth it. I swear all of my lipsticks are like drugstore, ColourPop, or like samples from Sephora when I want to trade in my beauty points. That's most of my makeup's kind of like that. But it's like, you have to start from somewhere to try out even anything. Like, why waste your money if you don't like it, and then you have to go through the process of returning it and all that? So like, just try samples. But those just don't seem that worth it. And when I've seen reviews on those and they said super matte, some of them kind of look shiny. So it's like, why am I gonna buy for this most intense matte lipstick when literally I have actually a Matte X lippy stick from ColourPop that is super matte. And then if I want like a lipstick super matte, I might as well just use the lippy sticks or just buy a freaking liquid lipstick that everybody else has. So it's like, I see no point of paying so much money for a lipstick that more inexpensive brands already have. Now, the next thing is kind of old, but I kind of want to talk about it. A new limited edition Champagne Pop like highlighter compact with like champagne and bubbles around it. I just feel like that's so unnecessary. It's the exact same thing, probably more expensive. I'm not sure if it was more expensive, but it's just so ridiculous to buy that kind of stuff. I don't understand if it was like a limited edition color. I think Prosecco Pop is limited edition. I'm not really sure. But like Prosecco Pop, I'd buy that, but I wouldn't buy Champagne Pop in a limited edition packaging. I think that's so stupid and so unnecessary. It's just another way to make more money, to keep the rave about Champagne Pop going and going and going, because that's how she's making all of her money. I just feel like that's why they did it, so they can revive the highlight like fanatic about that highlight, because Jeffery Star is coming out with highlights, everybody's coming out with highlights, and everybody's pushing Champagne Pop out of the way. Like, there's so many new ones that they're forgetting about them. They're like, oh no, we need to come out with a limited edition packaging just so they can remember who's the boss here. The last item I will not be buying. It's not because I hate them, nothing like that. It is the Jeffery Star and Manny MUA bundle. I love me some Manny MUA. I love Jeffery Star's products. I have some of his liquid, I only have one of his liquid lips, but it is really nice. I love it, I love it, I love it. The only reason I won't be buying it is because I honestly don't find it necessary for me. I honestly, if I were to buy the bundle, I probably never wear the highlight. Maybe the Uranus one. The Uranus one looks really pretty, but I never wear Daddy, and I never wear I'm Shook. Like, I would never ever wear those. I would never have the balls to wear those. They are very pretty colors, like on everybody, but I don't think it would be flattering on myself. So that's why I probably wouldn't wear it. I think I am happy for them. I have no problem with them. I know that there's so much going on with Jeffery Star's past and everything that's going on, but that's him. I don't know him, so I won't judge him. Yeah guys, that's really all the stuff I will not be buying or purchasing, and if I end up buying those, I'm sorry. I probably gave in to the hype. That's probably what it was. But most of those I most likely will not be buying. And yeah guys, that's it. I keep messing with my hair because it's just something I do and it feels good. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me things that you will not be purchasing ever. Tell me down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. #sponsored.